You'll probably see thousands of different TV commercials this year. But here's a way to turn that wasted time into a terrific educational experience, or at least a fun drinking game. Try to spot the 12 master formats of TV advertising. They were identified 30 years ago by ad executive Donald Gunn, and they still hold true.
I've fallen!
Here, in about the same amount of time as a single commercial break, is a crash course in the 12 master formats of advertising. Format 1, the demo. This is just a visual demonstration of the product's capabilities. We've seen hundreds of these on late-night TV for things like kitchen knives or stain removers, thanks to a tasty world beat track and some vivid streetscapes. This spot for Samsonite Spinner's luggage is a particularly stylish example.
Samsonite Spinners.
Format 2, show the problem.
I've fallen, and I can't get up!
We're sending help.
First, you make it clear that something's not up to snuff in the consumer's life.
Listen, I know there's that 2-day rule about...
In this case, his cell phone is dropping calls.
I'm totally dumb, but, did you feel like there was a real connection between us? I mean, you know, like a brother-sister connection?
The fix? Singular's more reliable service.
You know, I would never, like, make out with my sister.
Format 3, symbolize the problem. Here you use symbols or exaggerated graphics to illustrate the problem. In this Theraflu ad, flu symptoms turn a man into an ogre. It's a problem. But when he uses Theraflu, he returns to human form. Problem solved. Format 4, symbolize the benefit.
Old Faithful has been, well, faithful. You'd almost set your watch by it.
Again, you use symbols to drive home the point, but in this case, you symbolize the product's benefit. The promised benefit of Metamucil is digestive regularity, and the somewhat tacky symbol of that benefit is Old Faithful.
We just can't say.
Format 5, comparison. This is when you point out how your product is superior to your competitors. In this animated Charles Schwab ad, man vents frustration about his current stockbroker.
Everything we've bought and sold, were we really discussing my kid's future or his kid's future?
Hugh Schwab's promise to do better.
It was a sad ending.
Format 6, exemplary story. These ads weave a narrative around the product's benefits. A perfect example, this Volkswagen ad. Once upon a time, some people went for a ride in a Volkswagen, got into a scary accident, and emerged unscathed, thanks to the car's excellent safety features. The end.
Hi! You're not late. It's my watch. It's always fast.
Format 7, benefit causes story.
Gorgeous, isn't she?
This is a subtle variation on the exemplary story. Here, the story comes from the results of using the product.
I forgive you. That is so funny. I collect comic books too.
The guy's been using Axe body spray. The product's benefit, which is to beguile women to the point of total irrationality, creates the story.
Do you mind if my best friend joins us?
Format 8, testimonial. One of the most time-tested advertising categories is tell it.
I fly all the time.
Also known as presenter, testimonial, or A tells B. This can take the form of the kindly neighbor or best friend spot.
Keep coming back here because
after I'd been using it for
a real person testimonial.
10 times better. A simple product.
Or it can be a classic talking head.
They've shipped your new gizmos to...
In this spot for UPS, the talking head brings some welcome novelty to the format, with a series of mesmerizing whiteboard drawings.
With the gizmos. Well, it'll be shipped with UPS.
Format 9, ongoing characters and celebrities. A variation on the presenter category. The premise is simple. A recurring character or a celebrity association helps cement the brand's identity into the viewer's memory. Think Jared for Subway, or the Energizer Bunny.
Energizer batteries keep going.
Or my favorite, the Geico Caveman.
Everywhere I go, there's always something to remind me.
Format 10, associated user imagery. These ads showcase the kind of people you hope to associate with your product. This Nike spot is a classic example. Who wears Nike? Dedicated, hard-working athletes, like the ones shown here. Tom Brady, Alex Rodriguez, that kid practicing soccer, and that gray-haired jogger lady.
So get up your ass and come down here!
A bucket!
battle. Brilliant!
Format 11, unique personality property. This is a feature that makes your product stand out. It could be the country the product comes from.
Drink beer straight from a bottle.
It could be the product's long, storied history. It could be the product's memorable name.
Mercedes-Benz!
Or it could be the company's founder, as in this ad for Dyson vacuums.
So I thought I'd try and design something better. And a few thousand prototypes later, I had it. No bags, no plugged-up filters, and the first vacuum that doesn't lose suction.
Format 12, parody or borrowed format. The final category is a hugely popular approach these days, as ads parody well-known movies, TV shows, and even other ads. My favorite parody ad, and one of my favorite ads of all time, is Geico's Tiny House. The parody here is so perfectly executed that it actually fooled me more than once.
Drama will be real, but it won't save you any money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
As you can tell, Donald Gunn's categories cover most of the TV commercials we see today. If you get into this the way I have, you too will soon be ticking off the 12 master formats during commercial breaks. For Slate V, I'm Seth Stevenson.